Alright, so today we're going to be doing some color correction. This is an image that I pulled up of my aunt, Christy, when she was in elementary school. The first thing that you want to do with an image like this is to do your values first, where you want them, because otherwise, if you change it later, it can mess up your coloring. So that's about where I want it, I think. And I'm going to go in here. And I know with a regular color wheel, the opposite of red is actually green, and blue is purple, and yellow, blue is orange, and yellow is purple. So, but in Photoshop, cyan is actually the opposite of red. So we're going to do some cyan here. And we've got the shadows, highlights, and midtones. I'm just on the midtones right now. I'm going to get rid of some of the cyan, maybe a little bit of the yellow. I want to look in here at my darks, and those are obviously still pretty red, so I'm going to go to my shadows. I'm going to take that down. That looks pretty neutral there. Okay. It can take some kind of finagling here just to figure out what looks good. Okay, so we're gonna want to leave that one alone a little bit. The highlights. I think that's looking pretty good. So I'm looking at like these whites here, some of the highlights in her hair. And get rid of some yellow. Obviously if we go too far it's going to turn kind of purple. So that looks pretty good. Okay, so from right here at this point, it's still not looking quite where we want it. So I'm going to go do a new layer of curves. And I'm going to go up here to the drop down menu and I'm going to choose red. So right here we can see that our darkest reds don't start till about there. And that really changed our image, so we're going to bring that back up. And then we're going to go to our greens. Same thing, it starts about here though. And I'm going to bring that back up. Back that off just a little bit. That looks pretty good. I'm going to go to my blues. We don't want it purple. That's looking pretty good there. And then, because it's kind of washed out, we can go to our vibrance and saturation. We can kind of up the vibrance is going to change the colors that are not as prevalent in the photograph. Saturation is going to do it to everything. So we could go as far as that, but I think we're going to stick with something around here. And that looks pretty good. And then you can select these so that they turn off, basically, each layer. And we can go back and see what it looked like before. And this is what it looks like now. Pretty neat.